Hi, this is Brad Wiewel with the Wiewel Law Firm, and we're here today to talk about the problem with out-of-state estate planning documents in Texas. And if you move to Texas from another state, you understand how different we are from other places, just our culture, the way things, the highways, the educational system, it's different. And Texas, as you again have already surmised, isn't like other states, and frankly we may not like a lot of the states. We were our own little country for a while. And to summarize everything I'm going to tell you in this video, it really in a very short way, I went to the Texas State History Museum, the Bob Bullock Texas State History Museum here in Austin, and I bought this book, which is the official Texans Guide to the other 49 states. So in other words, what Texans need and want to know about the other 49 states. And when you open the book up, all the pages are blank. We don't like what they do in those other states. This, by gosh, is Texas. And that goes right through estate planning documents too. If you have an out-of-state trust, a living trust, a revocable living trust, which a lot of people do, you'll notice at the back of the book, at the back of the trust, it'll say governed by the laws of the state of wherever it was created, California, Missouri, North Dakota, South Carolina. We're not in those states anymore. If the law of those states applies to this trust and there's a problem with the trust, then holy cow, the lawyers in Texas may need to get educated on the law of that state. We have to educate the judge on the law of that state. Maybe we have to retain a lawyer from that state. It's an expensive, problematic mess oftentimes. If you have a Texas living trust that is governed by the laws of the state of Texas, it will work, and will work much, much better than if you bring something from another state. It's the same problem with wills. Wills have magic words, and every state has their own magic words that they are very proud of. In Texas, of course, we're very proud of our magic words. And a California will, a Colorado will, a Connecticut will won't have the Texas magic words and may not work as well, certainly won't work as well. Can we ultimately get an out-of-state will through a Texas probate? Yes, we probably can, but it will take more time and it will cost more just because of the complexities in doing that. So a Texas will with the Texas magic words will work much better, much smoother, and frankly for less money. And then we have powers of attorney. Financial powers of attorney need to be Texanized. Medical powers of attorney need to be Texanized. Living wills need to be Texanized. So a lot of states combine a living will, which is the pull the plug document, and a medical power of attorney, which allows somebody to make a medical decision for you. In Texas, they're two separate documents. A lot of the other states call them advanced healthcare directives. We don't call them that. Again, we call it a medical power of attorney and a directive to physician, and the directive to physician is the living will. Well, our concern is our clients show up in an emergency room with an out-of-state medical document that the people in the hospital aren't used to seeing, and that could cause a potential problem. So you need to get the medical stuff updated for Texas too, so when somebody, again, ends up in an emergency room and they're unconscious and you have the documents, the people at the hospital are used to seeing Texas medical documents, and they will honor them without question and make things go, again, much smoother. And the place we want smoothness, of course, is in the emergency room setting. There are other documents you can have. In Texas, there's a document that lets you say whether you want to be buried or cremated. We haven't seen that in other states. They may have, but we haven't seen it. We have other things that need to be built in as well to make it work well in Texas. So I'm sorry if you came here from another state with all your nice estate planning documents and you hope they'll work. Ultimately, they may all work, but it can cause an unnecessary expense and it can cause problems. And again, following a death, following an incapacity in an emergency room situation, nobody wants problems. So, like it or not, you need to get your stuff updated for Texas. Thank you very much.